Hello friends, how's it all going? This is your friend Jeff playing Expeditions Rome. Now, as you can look up to the top right, you can see I have 232 denarii, 27 slaves, 143 food, and 98 medicine. 8 of 9 sectors. Like I said, I've been kind of stalled in the game a little bit, trying to get all these done. You know, and it's not interesting, I guess, to see me trying to do all this kind of stuff. So that's what I've been doing to try to get a little bit going on here. And this popped up, so I might have to do a fight.
Your money or your lives? I will not ask again.
Okay, so again, you know, I mean, when you're traveling in the world, these things are gonna happen. And it's really nothing you can do about it. I can't use this because I'm not a pathos. I don't have 500 denarii, as you can see. You know, I don't have any money. Just get out of the way. Okay, so we know we need a dock. We need a Princeps. Need an archer. And I could try her now that we have her. And that means I have one more spot. Yeah, let's go ahead. Because she's got a shield and he has a shield, so that'll be good. We'll have 2 shields. We don't know what we're going to face, but let's go ahead. Your money or your life? Well, I don't have any denarii. So we got to fight. And that's what we'll do. And it'll be a little bit of action for you to see, I guess. We're going to see what the conditions are going to be. So I have no... Okay, so it's this one. I've done this one before. I think we just take out these 4 here. And then where do we go from there? Well, I think they'll spawn more over here or up here. Then we can go up there and get them, I think. Again, I've talked about this before. You can come up here. Got 3 here. Got the archer. But whatever. I think the way to do it is to definitely... Because I think this one, he jumps down here, so... The one that can't go the furthest is that one. And then she's here, so that's 5. My archer can go a distance. Beast, he can only go 6, so let's put him there. Yeah, I'm getting these confused now. It looks like I have 3 shields. Oh yeah, cause she has a shield. That's what's confused. Yeah, I have 2. I have 3 Princeps. It looks like. So then these 2 need to switch. All right, I think this is the way we're gonna go. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh yeah, and see. Enemy reinforcements is 0, so that means enemy reinforcements are going to come. So where are they going to put them?
They walk into our trap.
Okay, so yeah, so that's where they come from, up here. So that's why we can try to kill these and then go up here and kill these 2 up there. So I guess I could... Oh, he's got a shield, so then yeah, we're going to have to use one of these. There, so that shield broken, so that's that. Now we can go ahead and fight him. So let's see what happens. So he's down to 2 health. So who should go next? This guy? Ah, he can't go far though, look. This one should have been first, darn it. Well, I can put him here for the archer. So yeah, I'm gonna get no action out of him unless I throw one or I throw this. So I guess I'll decide that later. So then I'm gonna have to use her. She can go, if I can find her on the chart 5, so she should be able to kill that one. So let's have her go right there. Goodbye. Okay, and then she can do something else. Okay, spear charge. Or just... Let's do the archer right here. Yeah, so now the archer should be bleeding. That'll take off 2 health points. And if the archer moves... But we don't know if this archer has those perks where they can kick a person. But either way, you know... When he gets his turn, he can then attack. So now we have him. Let's put him there. And you know, like I said, I'm just guessing this out here, but let's go ahead and hit this one. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, so he's pretty good. So now we can probably, I probably should execute because we don't want the enemy, like suppose I don't do a total kill and then say this guy can get this guy up, that would be not good. So now we can do one more thing. So we'll go stab. Oh, but we can't move. Alright, so I'm gonna hold off on using the goodies, the consumables, until I decide that I absolutely must use them. Because this is insane difficulty, and you know these, and like I know this guy here. He only has 12 health, but he can pack a good punch. So now who do we have left? Oh yeah, so we have our archer, but I think I'll save the archer for last. So let's go to him, and we'll do the 2 hex. Oh, and we could probably get the archer killed. So let's go ahead and do that. Maybe. I mean, he does have a... That's a good weapon. Yeah, see, oh yeah, he did a good job, so he might be able to do something else. And that is that. So then I think the archer must do the finished job. So let's see, where could the archer go? Which is Julia. You can see what she's got. She got the jug. That was from the Apollon fire mission. And I gave her these. Now of course, this archer here and this archer here, so that's going to be very painful when those two get to shoot. Oh yeah, and here is their medic right here. So then I think I should put her in cover right there. And I'm going to take a chance, but we're going to shoot just a regular arrow instead of burning up these, because you only get 3 charges. Even though she's got a perk that you have a 50% chance of getting one of these back when you burn it, but I'm hoping that I ain't gonna need this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. 7 to 10 health. Alright, so with my first move, I did get to kill all 4 of them. And that's what you need to do in this particular mission. So now the question is, how, oh, and they got another archer spawned here. So I mean, so that's 3 archers. So they're gonna concentrate on somebody, and they'll probably knock one of my guys down. But hopefully, if it ain't the dock, that'll be good. So let me see. Yeah, see, here's the problem I got with the dock. When he does that middle punch right here, he loses his. He can't walk anymore. That really sucks. But you know what I mean. I do like to get 2 hits. So I mean, that's the way that goes. So he's gonna be. I don't know how to handle him. Yeah, and the same thing with Beastie. So that's gonna be a problem. She's hiding right here. I might need a shield here, so we'll do that. Now I have another shield. Maybe this shield will go here to protect the dock from this one. He might still be able to hit him. And then, and see, she can't move either. So yeah, so, okay, so this, yeah, so I'm stuck. I am absolutely stuck. Alright, so that's my first turn. Now watch what they do. They're gonna concentrate on one person. Oh, okay, so okay, so now let's see. Oh, he jumped really close. Yep, he's gonna take her out. Yeah, see, and he got a double hit, a triple hit. Not good. See these, you know, like I said, this is insane difficulty. Yeah, see, they're really trying to take her out. Oh, and then an assassin, and I hate those assassins. You never see them, so I think he ran off this way. And then they got this guy coming down too. Alright, so now I got two rounds, so I gotta get 3 killed. Because this is only going to get worse as it goes on. I cannot go 2 rounds, or yeah, only 1 round now. So I mean, I can't even. So I gotta get some kills here. I gotta get the 3 kills. So how are we gonna do that? First things first is. Oh, it's not even my turn yet, is it? Let's see. Yeah, I think it's my turn. Huh. I'm trying to figure out who this is. All right. Alright, you need to kill him. And you didn't. Oh, man. Not good. Hey, now, wait a minute. She can't do anything. But what she can do is kick. And that's what she's gonna do. Hey, and I got an achievement for doing that kick. See it to the lower right? Got an achievement. Nice. Oh, and he went down. Alright, so now I only have 2 remaining. So how can I get the 2? That kick did enough damage that it brought him down, but of course this medic can bring him up. And that's not good. So that's why I need to finish this right now with who I got remaining. So... yeah, and so when he stabbed her, she did not get a turn. Do you see that? So all I could do was do that kick. So that kind of sucked, and he didn't get the kill that I wanted him to get. So now, can we, can this one, where can he go? Yes, he can't, but he can go, alright, so he can go here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And that did not kill him. I can't see how much health he has because I'm not close enough. Okay, 4. He's only got 4, so yeah. So then, who do I want to do that? Because she's going to have to go and hit this one. But could Beastie do it? Like, I got to figure out... Alright, let me see what I can do. He can go 6 spaces. She can go only 5 spaces. Alright, I'll have her go up here. She should be able to finish him off. I hope that's not a mistake, but we'll see. Alright, yeah, oh, she did a good job. Nice, nice. And I think I'll put her right there to put a block on. And he can't move, so I'll put him right there to put a block on, so they can't get to this one. Because, you know what I mean, the only way is they'd have to come around like this. And now the question would be is how... Oh, I didn't use him. So he's gonna go here. And we'll try to wipe him out, because if we can kill him, we win. And because like I said, next turn they're gonna get reinforcements, and then this number is gonna bump up. So this is how we're gonna do this. Let's. Oh, that did it. Yeah. See that? Yeah, that's why we needed Bista, because he can do that. He can do a double hit. So that was really nice. So I only had to use one of these for the guy that had the shield. And I was able to beat it. So that was just a little something for you to see. A little bit of action right off the bat in the video. And that's why I started the video, because they forced me into this. And I didn't have any denarii and stuff. And I couldn't quite, you know, I couldn't quite get out of this. And so I figured I'd fight it, and we'll get some resources. And they didn't throw any traps on us and stuff like that. They didn't have time to do that, so that was really good. And like I said, like I said, I'm playing on insane difficulty, so if this seemed like it was easy, you know, play on any difficulty that you want to play on. My excuse for playing on insane was because I was one of the ones who in the demo jumped over to the other side, and so those 2 female characters that I did, I can't use them. So, and I had this one who didn't jump over, so that's why I'm doing this one, and I have to do one anyway. And so if I could survive insane, then that'll be good, because anybody who wants to see an insane difficulty campaign, they'll at least, you know, I'll have this one up. Not saying that I'm really great at it, I'm just saying that this is what I'm doing and showing. So, and that's how I even started my channel. You know, I'll talk about it for a moment. I started my channel on the Narcos because people on Steam compared it to XCOM or something else, where you have a whole team. Like, see, in this game here, and it's a good example of this game here. And yeah, look at this. I need denarii. Just like in this game here, you see how it is team orientated to do your turn. Well, in the Narcos, the reason I learned on the Narcos was because I like the Netflix TV series Narcos. Like, I love that show. Like, I can watch it over and over again. I love it so much. And when they made a game that was the first season of the Narcos, it was kind of fun to play it. But you have a team, and it's turn-based, and like, I got this guy highlighted because I have the highlight button on. So that's why I want to be able to see anything that's highlighted, so I don't miss anything. But my little discussion about my channel was that, oh, and see, like I said, I would have missed this right here. So my little discussion on how I stopped my channel was that people on Steam were slamming the Narcos because the Narco team that you use, you can only use one member. And so you move the member, and then you can choose to use that member to do the action point. Or you could take another member of wherever that person is standing, and then you can do an action point. But then your turn is over. And then the enemy gets to move just one of their team members to do a movement plus an action thing to, like, say, shoot somebody. And then what happens is that's it. And now it's back to your team. And now you can choose to do the same member that you moved and did an action with, or you can just leave him there and you can grab the next guy and you can move that person and then have that person shoot. Or you could just move that person and then you can have this person reload. So I mean, and so I didn't think it was fair for people on Steam to compare. It'd be like trying to compare this game to the Narcos game. And you can't do it because this is, you can move your whole team and you can do all action with your whole team. But the Narcos, you can't. You can only move one member at a time. So that's not a good comparison. But if you compare this game to another game that has a whole team in action for every member, then you can compare those fairly. And that's how my channel gets started. And then, of course, I was a backer builder for the Ultimate Admiral. And so in that game, I put that up. And that's basically how my channel got started. And it's just, and my channel is only there just so that way anybody can see a person playing, and they can decide for themselves if they want to play that game or not. And at least I show somebody playing a game, and if they want to play it, they can. And that's what it is all about. So that's all it is. So that's basically it. So like I said, so people who like this game, because it's a total team game and you can get to move everybody, but in the Narcos you can only move one member at a time, and that's why some people didn't like it. But anyways, that's just my little rant about that. So let's see. So yeah, okay, so basically because I'm not doing great here, I was trying to suck all this up without making a video, because, you know, like for example, as you can see, let me start this for a movement just for a moment. Let me see if I can go over here and get down. Okay, what is this? Okay, so now, like I said, I don't even know what this is now. So they're gonna put me into something else now. Alright, well, I'm still recording, so I don't even know what this is. So I'm gonna go into it, and you'll see what it is. Now, somebody did use one of those pylons, but anyways, let's go ahead with him for now. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. So now what am I going into? Yeah, you just can't get anywhere in this game sometimes. Can't go from A to B without having to do something. Oh, I accidentally clicked on... Okay, I see. Yeah, we already did this. I already did a video of this. Yeah, I already did this. Hey, look at the water. Looks nice. I mean, I like it. Yeah, I am sorry. It's user mistake. I am sorry. I clicked on the wrong thing. So I should have had it where I could see everything properly. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, there's still two enemy here. Um, like it says my league. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put this on. So is this my legion, or is this the enemy legion? Let me see. Okay, I think that is my legion. So the problem I have in the game at this current time is I would like to take this out, but I can't. It says current sector is not pacified. So if I go to objectives, what is this? Oh, okay, so we got a few things from that box that from that mission that we just did. Got a few things. Triage, okay, good. I have nobody that needs it. Oh. Okay, so right now it's pause, right? And that means I'm not going to be wasting any resources at the very moment. But as you can see, okay, so let's say I start this at 1 times speed. So whatever's happening is happening, I don't know, but there is nothing that I can do here. I could move my legion to capture this, because I already had taken that. But I wanted that right there, and I can't get it. Alright, let me tell my unit, yeah, cause see I accidentally clicked on that, but let me tell them to go over here. Like, I don't think that I must wait, and then this water is probably not replenished. Oh good, we got some water. See, I can't do that. Now I could attack here, but check this out. Look at, they got 47. I mean, and I got 47. How could I win that? This is going to be that would be a, I mean, okay, tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and do a save right here. Okay, so I got a solid save before doing this, but it says I can attack that. So do you want to see a fight that is equal to mine? And see if I could win or lose or get destroyed, and then I can load it again if I don't win. But alright, so and this will be a good way of just ending the video. Okay? Because you can see that I'm at a standstill. Like if I stay in this environment, good and bad things are going to happen, and so I'm not really getting anywhere, and that's why I'm not making videos, because I'm not getting anywhere. Like I'm really having a hard time in this. But okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that, because if I can take out that enemy, and it says you know, I finally got somebody. Okay, now it says I have 52. Like, I don't know how I got 52, but alright, so now if I look at this on my cards here, yeah, so I'm not really gonna get, okay, so if I use this guy here, it's 100, 100, 100. 93, 85, 93. So yeah, so this is the best card that I could use, I think, you know. So I will confirm him.
We are ready to deploy the Legion.
Okay, so now, what should I do? Enemy defense down 30%, enemy aggression 10%. Leave your center weak to lure the enemy into concentrating their attacks there, then envelop them with your tactical reserves. Well, I don't even know if I have tactical reserves. Gee, should I try that? Yeah, why don't I try it just for the heck of it? Oh, it's 52 against 47.
Alicite hostes in infamata mamitiam aciem.
Oh. Like, I don't know how I have 52 into this. This doesn't look like much. And they're doing an extended line. And they have a chariot. 2 of those. They have cavalry too. Looks like they only have 3 archers. I got 9 archers. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. So I might lose this, and that'll be okay. Because like I said, I saved right before doing this. This was just to see if I could actually win
Our
this.
ranks have reached the enemy lines.
Now remember what I mentioned about when you get this card, that you can only use this card in the next in the next act, and not this one. So we can't waste it. So, but they waste it in here because, you know, they're showing it to me, and I don't. So that means I only have 2 cards to use. All right. So if I charge. Enemy manpower 300 to 200. Legion manpower, I'm going to lose 160 to 80. I could have 20% player defense, but my aggression goes down 10%. So yeah, let's... Yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna work out, because they've got extended lines way beyond my lines. So far it looks like I lost 100. It looks like they lost 200. But now I've lost 200, so I don't know.
The enemy line is breaking!
Okay, so now I gotta look at each of these cards and figure this out, because hold position 70, casualty survival rate is 70%, player aggression down 20%. Enemy morale down 10%, risk to Centurions 10%. So, I don't know. And then enemy manpower 200 to 100. Loot range down 20% to 10%. I mean, they still got 4th, you know, yeah, I mean, this is, yeah, I know. Casualty survival rate 70%. I'm sorry that I'm taking a lot of time to think about this. Okay, so my numbers don't really change on any of these cards. It's the enemy's card that is changing, right? Yeah, let me try that. It might not be the right one, but...
It is Aggressivity!
So even if I win this battle, the enemy armies is gonna get away. I mean, and they have 4,000. I mean, that's quite a bit. So they might come back and attack me. So yeah, I don't really like. I hope I don't lose this. And I'm thinking I should have went with an extended line so I could match their line.
Praise Mars! The day is ours!
Now somehow I won that. Okay. Okay, so if I do this, I retain 48, 47, oh, 49. Yeah, okay, so I want to retain as many of my legion that I can, so.
Finite milites exultare.
So yeah, I mean, they retreated with 4,000, so I mean, that's a large force. So he gained a little bit on this card here. So it looks like I won 4-3 and 6-2. So somehow I won, but army experience I get none. Army morale I get none. So I mean so I lost 394. I don't even know how I had 5,000, but this only shows that I have 3,000. So I mean, and I know I didn't lose 2,000. So I mean, I don't know what deal that was. But anyways, so I don't understand it 100%. But I don't think I should have went with that. I think I should have went with an extended line. I mean, these ones were okay. You know, I didn't really... And I get no treasure at all. I got 10 denarii, 2 slaves, 7 rations. That's about it. All right, so we kicked them out of here. But see, whenever you're in the world, these things happen all the time. So I'm gonna go like that. I always do the same thing for this one. But we're just gonna get into the fort here of what we just took over. And so basically, you know, I showed you 2 battles, I guess, and I showed you like that was a big battle right there. That Legion battle. That was kind of like an even fight. I mean, it wasn't really much I could do about it. So our water has been replenished, because if you spend any time out there, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to show you my team for just a moment. Right? This game stuck me one time where I couldn't move my guy. And I lost 4 of these guys right off the bat. Like they all expired. They all died. And so when I went to my to recruit more, I didn't have any money anyways, so I couldn't buy any back. And so I had to load a save to get in there. So what I'm saying is, if you spend any time out in the world and you don't have water and it's far for you to get back to your fort, they will kill off like half your team. And I mean, that's a costly endeavor for me to lose, you know, like 4 or 5 of these level 6 guys. I mean, that you just don't know how much that would hurt you in this campaign. I mean, it is crazy. So I will end the video shortly, but we're gonna go to our tent because we're gonna see if we can get any free stuff. And yeah, so free. Okay, now you don't have any. Okay, so if I okay, so he has that. He's got that. He's got that. I'm just going to show you what they have for consumables. He still has that. She still has that and that. And I gave her a torch. I could only make one torch, so I gave her a torch. And then eventually, if I can make some more of those poems or whatever you call those, I'll put those here for her. And then I guess the rest of the people do not have anything, because I wanted my main group to have those. And then if we go to, we have something here. Oh yeah, so they're showing that we have this, but I'm sure that this is not going to be easy. So tell you what, we'll go ahead and track that, and I'll make that the next video. So I can just show you my, hold on. Okay, I can show you this. Okay. So if you can see, I do have a few things. Like I have this here. I have a depot. Increases Legion's strength when conquering new regions by 10%. Upgrade to increase the strength bonus to 15%. I have this. Increase the Legion's strength when the outpost is attacked by 5%. Upgrade to increase the strength bonus to 10%. Like I don't even, it says upgrade here, but and you know that I have a stockpile, I have an armory, I have a speculator tent, I have a bath, so I just wanted to update you on what I have. And as far as assignments go, I got him in here to, you have to have, okay, so you have to have one of these as a social thing in order to get somebody to go into here. And now, so that's why he's in here. And I'll just keep him there, because you have to take him out if you don't want him in here anymore, otherwise it'll stay there. And then here you only put somebody here if you're going to make something. In the barracks, if you want to have other people in your barracks, you put somebody here. And then here, we put somebody here because, and that's going to take 52 hours, so that's always a long time, but you always want somebody in here so we get free stuff. So free stuff will be made, and we can give it to our main characters who own those things, like Doc, he has bandages. So, and in this one here, she carries water. She carries water and the poems, or pillars, or however you pronounce that. I always say that wrong. But you know what I mean, the things that you can throw, like spears. Okay. So you basically want, 2 people in these, pretty much. Then if you have anybody wounded, you're going to put them in here. But when you're out in the field, you can use triage. So you can take Doc and you tell him to start, healing. Oh, and I do have one of these. But you can see that I can't do anything with just one of these. Like, there's nothing I can do. So I do have an extra farms hanging around somewhere. So I think that's all that I want to talk about. Oh, now it shows... Oh, it shows that I need to talk to... So why don't I talk to this person here? I wonder why... I'll do that as a final thing. It's kind of like an RPG, so we'll do the RPG part.
A band of vicious Spartans are organizing a rebellion against our legion. They're gathering support amongst the locals.
Oh boy. So now what? Spartans, but this is not Sparta.
That doesn't seem to give them pause.
Alright, then why, would they...
Spartans speak the same language as the people here. I guess that is why they might be preferred, if it comes down to a choice between two invading powers. Not to my knowledge. In fact, I doubt these are real Spartans. It is a nice method of attracting followers, though.
Okay, well, I don't know. Do they fight?
It seems to be the case. Their leader is said to be remarkably well armored, and the majority of them wield shields. I would advise against sending archers to fight them. Pikemen would be better suited for getting through that armor.
Okay, so he's giving me a hint. Pikemen. So he's already warning me not to use the archers. Alright, so this is the only option I have, so I don't know what this is gonna do, but let me see.
At once, Legate. Our way, Legate.
Okay, and then this is just standard
I
dialogue.
have never served with more proud or fierce men. They are eager for conquest and utterly loyal to your command. We're not at full strength, but we have enough men to get things done. If a battle awaits us, we will manage.
Yeah, okay, because like I said, I only have 600 denarii and I cannot reinforce them. So I cannot do that. I am hurting. And so now it's pointing out here, so it's telling me to go out. So I'm going to go ahead and save right here, and I'm going to end the video, so we'll go ahead and I guess I'll have to do that. So we'll do one of the two things that I plan to do in the next video. Either way, I bet you each one is going to be hard. So, but anyways, no matter where you are in the world, I hope you're having a great day or a great afternoon or a great evening. Please take care of yourself. Be kind to others. Spread love and joy, of course. God bless to you in your own religion. This is your friend Jeff, signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios the lovely amigas. They make the world go around.